So make your way to stand, find a comfortable place. We begin by grounding. So become aware of your space around you. You can look to the left, you can look to the right. Notice where your body is in space. You are here now. Blink your eyes a few times. Maybe you're seeing evidence of your work or your play or life or family. Maybe you're seeing things that call to you as to-dos. And acknowledge all the energies in this space. And then make the choice to let it be. For this next 30 minutes, I'm going to be here in my space where I've chosen to be and let the world be. Let's wear the world lightly for this next half hour. Feeling your body, rubbing your hands together, rubbing your face like you've just woken up from a long nap. Maybe some of you did wake up 5 minutes ago. Super good for you to show up. Move your head, your neck. Shift your weight to one foot into the other. Notice the presence of your body as it is right now. I am here now. Take a deep breath in, let it out with a sigh. See if you can find a soft smile. Shake your hands. Start to open your body. Bring your hands behind you. Lift the chest, arch the back. And then round yourself. Give yourself a hug. Thank yourself for showing up here today. Release, relax. Moving forwards and backwards, come way up on the tippy toes and then way back. Notice how it's easier to balance on your toes alone than it is to balance on your heels alone. Ooh. Find the edge. Maybe you tip backwards a little and have to catch yourself with one foot. That's okay. Find the boundaries of your physical body. Here you are. You're not over there. You're not over there. Your body is right here. As you inhale, reach up, look up, open yourself to the energy of the benevolent universe. Say, I am here now. I welcome what is here for me in this class, in this practice. I am grateful for what life is bringing me. Bring your hands together, prayer position, pressing the palms. As your thumbs graze your sternum, let your chest lift, let your smile lift. Bow your head to your hands. And find that gratitude. Grateful for self, family, friends, body, food, life. Let yourself marinate in gratitude like it's a good cup of tea. Even though there are parts of me that are sore, tired, unseen, hurting, still I can find gratitude in this moment. It's my choice. I choose to be grateful. I choose to be grateful. I choose to be grateful. Connecting now with the energy below, releasing the hands, bending the knees. Inhale, reaching up again, hook the thumbs, lean back, stretch the whole front of the body. Exhale, Blow it out. Release the hands to the side. Let the hands guide your smile. So as your arms lift into the shape of a smile curve, let your lips mirror that. And exhale, release, relax, soften the knees. Feel the earth beneath you. Connecting. Inhale to the heavens above. Feeling the benevolent sun shining down on all beings equally. Exhaling, release your hands, noticing your feet on the earth. Feeling grateful for the nourishment, the sustenance that the earth provides you. Inhale. Receiving the golden white light from above, streaming down into your body always. Exhale, noticing all the colors of the earth. Greens and blues and reds and yellows. Inhale, reach up. You are standing between heaven and earth. You're a bridge. Feel the above. Exhale. Feel the below. As spiritual beings having a human experience here on earth, we're here to embody the energy of creation from above and the energy of earth, where our feet are pressing down. Deep, deep, deep do our roots go. And then bring both your hands back to your heart, perhaps covering. And we create a circle of protection around our body, around this space. For this time, for this practice, may I be protected. I am safe right now. I am protected right now. It's okay for me to open to this practice, to open to all of these mysterious energies that flow through me and around me. I am safe right now. And relax the hands to the side. Let the feet become a little wider so they're steady. And let the knees be soft. So feel that bounce in your feet, that bounce in your knees. There's a little tucking in of the hips. So you could almost spring in any direction. Relax the shoulders, relax the hands. What do you have to hold on to remain upright? And what can you release to allow energy to flow, perhaps in a new way? Lift the shoulders, loop them back and down. Letting out a few sighs. Good. So we begin. Oftentimes, where we're sore isn't the place where the tightness, where the tension, where the stresses are. So if there's a place in your back where you feel sore now or where you feel sore sometimes, it's probably not the cause of the soreness. It's the expression. It's like if you have a dandelion growing in your garden, the flower of the dandelion isn't the roots. The roots are something else. So the soreness in our back is often because of a weak core, tight hamstrings, stress and tension in the upper body, the shoulders, the neck, our jaw. So what we'll be doing today, and let's start turning side to side. What we'll be doing today is working rhythmically and repeatedly with all the parts of the body that surround the back. So if you have a sore back, if you have a tight area, we're not trying to go right at it, and we don't want to move in a way that triggers it. We'd like to work all around it. So let your hands tap or bump into your body Imagine that they're empty coat sleeves. And as your center turns, the body just moves along with it. Releasing, relaxing stress and tension from your shoulders. Moving the hands. Maybe that hand in the back moves up a little bit. See if you find any place that right now it's like, oh, that felt good. And then stay there for a while. You can flex your wrists and your shoulders. If something wants to be released, pause and let that happen. The stress and tension that we're stirring up has to move out of the body. So it gets worked up, and then maybe your head wants to just find something, and then, or you could shake it off and then resume. So your legs are strong. The knees are soft, and yet the legs are strong. The face is relaxed. Find that easy smile. Sometimes things want to come out with a sigh. Whew. See if your feet want to adjust, wider or narrower or turned in or turned out. Maybe there's a little side to side movement, getting into those hips. We'll be working with the 6 degrees of movement of the back and the 6 degrees of movement of the hips. This is 2 of them, twisting left and right. In our Healing Qigong class, we call this the Magic 6. One or several of these movements is going to be really good for you, I promise. Good. Now, if your feet are wide apart and you want to bend the knees a little, feeling those thighs, giving in to any stretches or movements that supports the unfolding of you in this moment. Bending your knees, maybe twisting one shoulder down. If you find a movement that releases something in your back, then make a mental note of that. That's a gift. Use often. Coming back up. Shake out the legs. Let's move down and do one for the hips. We'll do the leg swinging. So for me, I know my back pain is very much related to my hamstrings. So you can be in the center of the room, which is a little harder. If you can touch a wall or a post, you can really let loose and let the leg swing forward and backwards. Keeping the chest lifted, counterbalancing with the hands, letting it be a little bit playful. It's okay if you topple over and put your foot down, just shake out the other leg and start again. And the idea is to really let this move as much as it can without creating any pain. Good. And then bend the toes backwards and forwards. And over for the other side. Swinging, either steadying yourself or counterbalancing in the center of the room. Swinging that leg. Noticing where this movement moves in your body. Feeling it. Good. And then bring this to a close. All right. Let's find that powerful stance. Feet a little wider than hip width apart, knees soft, hips tucked in. Bring the hands up right in front of the heart and then press one hand down and one hand up. This is a simpler version of what we practiced last week. So it's like you're pushing the earth and the sky away from each other. Make a little room for you to be here. Coming through the middle. And let's breathe into the extension. Fill the side ribs with as much breath as you can. Exhale, make a sound with the breath. Blow it all out. Inhale to the other side. You can look up or forward. And try to reach this stretch down from the heel of the hand all the way to your heel. Let's let the two heels connect. Heel of hand and heel of foot. So maybe you're a little forward, you're a little back. Let yours be what it is for you. And you're really trying to reach up. This isn't a side stretch. We're lengthening this outer line through the hip. See where you feel that in your back. Breathing in. Do you feel that in your low back? We're creating a little traction to open any closed, tight, stuck areas. If you blow the breath out, if you make a sound or a sigh, you're immediately releasing any of the after effects, any stale energy that doesn't need to be there anymore. So breathe in and then out. And then in, out. And then see as you do this, if your hips want to tilt a little forward or a little back, right? Like play with this tilting as you do it to go a little bit deeper into where in your body it feels terrific. All right, good. And relax. Let's bring our hands right below the navel and pause here. We've just done 3 of the 6 movements. Let's check in. Do you feel any different after a few minutes of practice? Let your eyes closed. Really look within. Feel within and listen. And relax. Very good, everyone. You're doing great. Now let's get into the front of the hips. So this is another place where we create tension and tightness. So bring one foot forward and the other foot back. This is kind of, for those of you that have done yoga, this is a modified warrior stance. And bend and straighten the front knee. So that back heel can be down or it can be up. This is a kind of a lunge. And the idea is you want to be moving into some feeling into the front of the back leg. So as you bend and straighten, see that it's opening and releasing. Putting a little bit of stretch and a little bit of release. We're doing dynamic movements here. We're not trying to hold some big, strong pose. Now, bring the hands around and then press them forward as you bend the knee. Inhale backwards, spiraling the arms. So we're adding in one for the shoulders. So as you do this movement, your hands are going all the way one way and all the way the other way. So we're doing full spirals, working with the spiral fascia layers in the shoulders and the arms. So all the way one way, all the way the other as that front knee continues to pulse forward. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing through your nose, unless you're blowing out air or breathing out. Breathing through the nose cultivates energy, cultivates chi. Almost like you're swimming in air. And then you can bend that front knee, bring the hands forward and up. Warrior one pose, traveling back with the thumbs, palms face each other. Lean into a little back bend, just as much as feels good. And then exhale. Now, see if you can step forward using your core strength, like lifting with your navel point. And then stepping back, opposite foot. You can adjust the stance, little forward, back, left, right. Find so that it's comfortable. And start to straighten and bend the leg. If you'd like, you can use a gentle fist and tap on that hip. I am safe now. Tell your hip, tell your back that it's okay. These practices are healthy and good, and you're not going to do too much. And then bring in that spiral with the arms. This one's called parting the clouds. Imagine you're moving the clouds aside and letting the sun that was there all along shine through. Let your eyes be opened or closed for these practices. When you know it, when you feel it, try to stay in your body. That's the key to this healing practice today. And then you can bend that front knee, reach up and back. Very gentle back bend, stretching the whole front line of the body all the way down to your foot. And exhale. Now lift with your core as you step forward. And then try to place your foot very lightly. Let's bend the knees. Let's do a standing cat-cow. So you're bracing yourself strongly with your hands on your thighs. Some of you may have done this in yoga class on your hands and knees, which you could also do if you'd like. In the standing version, inhale, you're arching the back, and exhale, rounding. Really let your feet adjust. Bend the knee, try playing with different amounts of bend in the knees so that you can move your back from the tip of the tailbone all the way up to the top of the head in a pretty even curve. Again with the breath. Inhaling through the nose, arching. Exhaling through the nose, rounding. Let the breath whisper to you. Let it tell you stories of remembered connection. Of being able to move without pain or discomfort. Qigong helps us develop agility as well as internal vitality. You're doing it right now. And then you can drape down, walk your hands down your leg, let the heels widen and come to a forward fold to stretch the hamstrings. If this hurts your back, then stay upright or bring your hands to a table or a chair. If this feels okay for you, you can bring your hands to the ground, or you can bring your hands to opposite elbows as you drape and dangle, letting your head hang. What can you hold and what can you release? And then bend the knees, walk your hands up your legs. Use your core strength, rolling all the way up. Inch your feet together, step your feet together. Look up, reach up, circle the hands, and exhale. Let them slide down the front of your body. Let's collect the chi. Imagine that you've built up so much energy that it's flying all around you and you're going to gather it in. Now stay here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your mind to your center, to your navel point. We're charging up our lower energy center. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Move so slowly that you can feel the air gliding between your fingers. And then pause. Strong core, lift your navel point, lift your perineum, relax the shoulders. So your neck gets longer. And notice how it's a little easier to smile when your shoulders move away from your ears. And then step out to one side and step out to the other. Let the feet get as wide apart as you'd like and start to bend and straighten the legs. And we'll warm the hips a little bit more as we start to move from side to side. So straightening one leg, straightening, bending the opposite direction. So keep your body right upright and move as far as you'd like. So some of you might come all the way down to the floor in a side lunge. I'll just stay upright. Explore that if you'd like. Good. And then relax. Inch the feet in, step them back together. And for the head, making very small or very large circles with your head. Down and over and up. Looking up, looking down. And let's finish this part by bringing our hands up and massaging your own face. Smoothing out the forehead with a few fingers. Rubbing your scalp. . crack your knuckles, press your hands forward. Shake it out. Let the feet be a little wider. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, brush the floor. Inhale, big strong move now. Tiger pose. You can make claws with your hands. Make a sound. Let it out. Blow it out. Sigh it out. Scream it out. Make a deep sound from within. Oh, now's your chance. Be free. One more time. And then as you come up, inhale, reach up. And exhale, bend the knees and throw the arms to the ground. Let's do the breath of joy. So only come down as far as feels good for your back. We inhale in 3 parts, 3 sniffs like this. Okay? So you really fill your breath up with air, and then we end with throwing the hands towards the ground, bending the knees, and making a sound, making a shout. Now, as we inhale, bring the hands forward, and then inhale, let them go wide, and then inhale, reach for the sky, and then exhale, make a sound. Inhale forward, inhale up, keep inhaling up, forward, wide, up, make a sound or a shout. Let your neighbors hear you. Go as vigorous and as much as you'd like. Breath of joy. Energize your body. You can do it. This is the art of Qigong. Fill yourself with fresh Qi. Fill yourself with fresh prana. Fill yourself with fresh life force energy. It's abundant. It's all around you. Let it come in on the breath. Releasing whatever is not serving you anymore. Okay. Ooh, let it out with a sigh or a laugh. Smile broadly, shake it out, find your center. All right. Now for the meditation in Qigong, we're moving with as much effortlessness as we can. So let's do this one that's called Kuan Yin Paints a Rainbow. And the idea is to let this energy that you've generated, that you've liberated, fuel this movement so that you can rest in the center and be effortless. Okay, so we're painting a rainbow over and behind us. Now we're not locking the knees, so let's start by bending and straightening the knees and letting the hands float forward. Imagine a gentle wave is moving up your body so that the hands move up without you needing to use any arm strength at all. So instead of, you're not doing like an up-down, it's like let the hands be the after effect of the rippling wave of your body, of the newly recharged energy in your center, and of the lifting of your core. So you're lifting your perineum, and the hands can't help but glide forward and up and down and back. This is called opening to flow. Qigong teaches us how to flow. Now, without adding any effort or any strength to the arms or the shoulders, on the next inhale, let one hand float around behind you. And as it comes to the front, this updraft lifts the other hand as well, and then both hands turn down and float down, and we finish the move. Then the other hand comes up and around. As that palm comes up, the other hand lifts, and then both palms down. So keep the wave going in the body. Once you have the move, let your eyes close. Inhaling and exhaling. Now imagine, remember the beginning of class where we were connecting with the gold and white silvery light from above and all the colors of the gemstones from the earth below. So your arm is making half of a circle through the light above and half a circle scooping up and bringing up earth energy from below. And then as your hands float down, imagine all of this energy is coalescing in your lower dantian, the reservoir of energy that you always have. And today we are cleansing and recharging. Stay present, stay here. Train your mind to be in this move. It's tempting once you think you've got it to start thinking about other things. Qigong involves cultivating some strength of mind. Not with force, with a little gentle retraining. Maybe the eyes want to close. Breathing in and out through the nose with a soft breath. Moving no faster than the breath. Explore on your own. Keep believing that there's more here for you to discover. And slow it down, make it a little smaller. Let these last few be with 100% of your awareness. And then letting both hands settle on each other. Let's close with a Taoist centering practice. Both hands are on top of each other, resting below the navel. And as you inhale, one hand reaches up, and then Your thumb draws a line right down the center of your body, and the hands land on top of each other, and then the other one. So still circling, still with the awareness of the always present connection above. And then as your hands touch, become aware of your feet and the earth beneath you. Letting your pointer finger be straight and the other fingers be curved in a way that feels intentional for you, so that there's a line. And then letting both hands land on each other, or you can bring them to cover the space below your navel. As you breathe in, feel your belly expand. And as you breathe out, feel your belly draw in. Breathing in and out through the nose, keeping your shoulders relaxed. Remind yourself of the soothing, empowering nature of this abdominal breath. Let your body twitch and shake and move. There's no need to try to stay still. Even when there's movement in the body, you can rest your awareness right in your center. I am here now. I am safe now. I am grateful right now. And releasing, relaxing. There's no need to come back to the thinking mind activity if you would like to lie down and rest, especially if you experience some physical healing. You can lie down on the floor, couch, or bed. Give yourself 5 or 10 minutes to let this energy that's flowing continue. The practice is keep going even after we close. So honor the energy, the space you're in right now. It may also be a beautiful time to go outside for a walk, perhaps with your shoes off, leaving your phone behind for a few minutes to experience the beauty and the glory of nature. And if you'd like to close class with me, we have a few minutes for connection and Q&A. My name is Christopher, and thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. I love teaching this class and anticipating that you might be here. Let's something form in the day and in the morning of Sunday that I get to share with you. Thank you. I am at your service. It really is an honor to be together in this convergence.